morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my beautiful hot messes. My name is Mistress Lavender, and today I'm reading The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I am on page 28. I'm starting at in 1878. But before we begin, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. Let's begin. I have a pencil this time. In 1878, the American robber Baron J. Gould created a company that began to threaten the monopoly of the telegraph company Western Union. The directors of Western Union decided to pay Gould's company up. They had to spend a hefty sum, but they figured they had managed to rid themselves of an irritating competitor. A few months later, though, Gould was at it again, complaining he had been treated unfairly. He started up a second company to compete with Western Union and its new acquisition. The same thing happened again. Western Union bought him out to shut him up. Soon the pattern began for the third time. Dang. But now Gould went for the jugular. He suddenly staged a bloody takeover struggle and managed to gain complete control of Western Union. He had established a pattern that had tricked the company's directors into thinking his goal was to be bought out at a handsome sum. Once they paid him off, they relaxed and failed to notice that he was actually playing for higher stakes. The pattern is powerful in that it deceives the other person into expecting the opposite of what you were actually doing. Another psychological weakness on which to construct a smoke screen is the tendency to mistake appearances for reality. The feeling that if someone seems to belong in your group, the belonging must be real. This habit makes the seamless blend a very effective front. The trick is simple. You simply blend in with those around you. The better you blend, the less suspicious you become. During the Cold War of the 1950s and 60s, as is now notorious, a slew of British civil servants passed secrets to the Soviets. They were undetected for years because they were apparently decent chaps, had gone to all the right schools, and fit the old boy network perfectly. Blending in is the perfect smokescreen for spying. The better you do it, the better you can conceal your intentions. Remember, it takes patience and humility to dull your bright colors, to put on the mask of the inconspicuous. Do not despair at having to wear such a bland mask. It is often your unreadability that draws people to you and makes you appear a person of power. Imagine a sheepskin. A sheep never morads. A sheep never deceives. A sheep is magnificently dumb and docile, with a sheepskin on his back. A fox can pass right into the chicken's coop. Authority. Have you ever heard of the skillful general who tends to surprise a citadel, announcing his plan to his enemy? Conceal your purpose and hide your progress. Do not disclose the extent of your designs until they cannot be opposed, until the combat is over. Win the victory before you declare the war, period. In a word, imitate those warlike people whose designs are not known except for the ravaged country through which they have passed. Ninon de Lenclos, 1623 to 1706. Page 30. Reversal. No smokescreen, red herring, false security, or any other divisionary device will succeed in concealing your intentions if you already have an established reputation for deception. As you get older and achieve success, it often becomes increasingly difficult to disguise your cunning. Everyone knows you practice deception. Persist in playing naive and you run the risk of seeming the rankest hypocrite, which will severely limit your room to maneuver. In such cases, it is better to own up to appear the honest rogue, or better, the repentant rogue. Not only will you be admired for your frankness, but most wonderful and strange of all, you will be able to continue your stratagems. What is that? I'm underlining it. As P.T. Barnum, the 19th century king of Hungary, grew older, he learned to embrace his reputation as a grand deceiver. At one point, he organized a buffalo hunt in New Jersey, complete with Indians and a few imported buffalo. He publicized the hunt as genuine, but it came off as so completely fake that the crowd, instead of getting angry and asking for their money back, was generally amused. They knew Barnum pulled tricks all the time. That was the secret of his success, and they loved him for it. Learning a lesson from this affair, Barnum stopped concealing all of his devices, even revealing his assumptions in a tell-all autobiography. As Kerkeron wrote, "The world wants to be deceived." Finally, although it is wiser to divert attention from your purposes by presenting a bland, familiar exterior, there are times where the colorful, conspicuous gesture is the right diversionary tactic. The great charlatan mountebanks of 17th and 18th century Europe used humor and entertainment to deceive their audiences. Dazzled by a great show, the public would not have noticed the charlatan's real intentions. Thus, the star charlatan himself would appear in the town nightback coach drawn by black horses. Clowns, tightrope walkers, and star entertainers would accompany him, pulling people into his demonstrations of elixirs and quack potions. The charlatan made entertainment seem like the business of the day. The business of the day was actually the sale of the elixirs and quack potions. Oh, okay. Speculation and entertainment clearly are excellent devices to conceal your intentions. But they cannot be used indefinitely. The public grows tired and suspicious and eventually catches on to the trick. And indeed, the charlatans had to move quickly from town to town. Before word spread that the potions were useless and the entertainment a trick, powerful people with bland exteriors, on the other hand, the Talleyrands, the Rothschilds, and the Cellular, can practice their deceptions in the same place throughout their lifetimes. Their act never wears thin and rarely causes suspicion. The color smokescreen should be used cautiously then and only when the occasion is right. I sped through that last paragraph so messed up. I don't even know what I read, but I'll read that again. But hey, we're on page 31, Law 4. That's going to be the next episode. Always say less than necessary. That's a big fact. Big fact. But yeah, page 31. Again, my name is Mistress Lavender. I'm reading The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I'm liking it so far. Definitely my reading, I think because I'm subconsciously intimidated because I guess I read big books before, but I guess when you see like a page that has, let's see, what did I just pass? Like when it looks like this, I don't know for y'all, but for me, like it just seems so long. But I think for my next chapter, my plan of action is to think of it as this big page as 2 pages, because sometimes half of it would be a regular page on a smaller book. So I'll just think I'm reading 2 pages and you slow down and breathe. So yeah, but I like it. Reading, I like learning these new words. I like educating my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I've overused plethora of superfluous. You know, now I got titillating. I got encumbered. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at us. Docile. Like, boom, boom, boom. Look at these words. But yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. Drink water, eat some food, stay safe, and read something today. It's as long as it's a magazine, something you like. Just not let it be electronically. Even though electronic, yes, it's reading, I feel like you get a different experience when you're reading it in your hands from a book than on your phone. I don't know if that makes sense, but bye. Have a great day. Stay safe, and remember to follow me. I'm so serious. Love you. Bye.